Welcome to another episode of The Razor's Edge. We're back. It's my first time here. CrossFit 192 in Queens. Excuse me if I'm a little excited. I was just shadow boxing. The mama said knock you out in the back. So we're here and we're here to talk to you about, in my opinion, and I think the opinion of the whole, Razor's Edge team, sexiest cinema camera under 10K right now.
Sexy.
You can disagree, but bring your gloves with you when you want to do that. That's it. Done. So this camera is the KineMAX 6K. It's our second KineFinity camera. We previously owned the KineFinity 4K KineMini. What does this do? Why is this the sexiest camera under 10K? Simple. 6K RAW Cinema DNG or KRW, which is KineFinity's own lossless codec. 4K RAW, 100 frames per second. Not burst, not some sub 1080p resolution looking 120, 240 frames that you can't really use. We're talking 4K RAW at 100 frames a second. Fully usable. Sexiness. You can throw that on your 4K OLED and just watch that marvelous slow motion come at you at 100 frames a second RAW. You could color correct it to death. Whatever you want to do with it, boom. Who's doing that under 10K? I think not, okay? Beautiful. Lens mount. You don't really have to make a decision. You don't really like to, decide, I have EF, I want to do this. Buy the camera, buy the lens mount you need. We have this camera with a PL mount, we have it with a Nikon F mount, we have it with an EF mount. You can get an October 19 mount if you really want to get sexy with it.
Sexy.
Get the October 19, your Lomo primes, and you really do damn thing. If that's what you want to do, that's an option, okay? This camera shoots to SSDs, so no proprietary media, no $600-700 CFast cards. You get your 6K, your 4K on SSDs. All right. So I kind of halfway lied there because we just discovered when we got the camera that the SSDs we had for our Blackmagic cameras and our KineFinity 4K camera were not rocking. Nah, we had some false starts with that. We could get 2K, we could get 4K, but we couldn't get 100 frames a second or the glorious 6K. But that was just a little short. It was a short stop in the process because we found out the Samsung 850 Pros that are like $130 or 100 and something a drive. This is a 256. We'll do 6K. We'll do 100 frames a second RAW on the camera. And that's it, fully integrated. Oh yeah, this has got to be one of the easiest menu systems and one of the easiest control panels I've seen on any camera. And all that for sub $10,000. I'm gonna put it out there. Sexiest thing under 10K.
Sexy.
That's just it. We knew it from jump. Camera doesn't have NDs. Yes, there's a lot of cameras with NDs and a lot of times people resort to variable NDs that you screw on. But when you're using real lenses, when you're using lenses such as this, you're not going to screw a $50 variable ND that's going to contaminate your image on it. You're going to do something serious, something proper. Like our choice of ND filters are made by Schneider. We have a whole set of Schneider filters. So for that, you would need one of these. This is a matte box from iCanTilter. 2 stages, takes our P-size filters or 4x5.65. You can also drop in 4x4 filters into that. You're good to go. We also have on here a follow focus, cinema follow focus by iCanTilter. And this is their biggest follow focus. This one would work on 15 or 19 mil rods. We're using our lightweight setup right now with the 15 mil rods, so that's what we dropped on here. Now, interestingly enough, yes, you'll see if you decide to buy this camera that they offer a base plate and cage setup for it. We didn't do that. We went with the iCanTilter base plate because this is their dovetail base plate system that allows us to do what we've done here, which is basically take the camera off a tripod, take the tripod, the dovetail off, and slide it into this sort of shoulder mount handheld config. It's got shoulder pads, ARRI rosettes for handles, and if you don't like these handles, you buy your ARRI rosette handles. I'm actually considering getting some wooden handles to enhance the sex appeal of the camera.
Sexy.
Because you can never get enough sexy.
Sexy.
And with that, boom, throw the camera on your shoulder. It's shoulder mounted. And that's that. The camera also comes with a DC out, whether intentional or not. It came with a DC out cable that powered the Alphatron. One of the best, or possibly still the best, EVF that you can add to a camera. We've had it since the AF100, I believe, and it's now on its 5th or 6th camera, and it's still rocking. The only thing that we haven't changed that long is our lenses. And that is it. The KineMAX 6K will be giving you a lot more on this, in addition to the KineMAX 4K camera. Give you more options. It's like a beautiful time to be a filmmaker. A lot of options. Again, Razor's Edge, Sean signing out. See you guys next time.